Morning, chat. Give me a second. Jump on my little admin character. Hmm. Hmm. Someone may have accidentally withdrew $11 million, and I got stuck in an inventory. Now I have to deposit it and then transfer it to them. So this is gonna be a little while. Hmm. Doop doop doo. We do 400k at a time. But hope y'all are doing well, chat. I did have a doctor's appointment. Um, all is going well. That's good news. Additionally, I didn't even realize they were doing a pathology report thing on it. The first portion of that came back, and they said it was like reactionary. Essentially, all signs leading to it not being the big C, if you will. I didn't even know that was a possibility, truthfully. But I guess it's common in these situations to do a pathology thing of your gallbladder. Um, yeah, that's good. But there will be like a secondary report or something. I don't know. I forget exactly how it was explained. I need a bigger inventory to be able to do this quicker. Just for the humidity to be awful, that's terrible. I feel so bad. But actually, you know what? Um, what if I did? Work. I've heard this in a while. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, all of the money is in a trash locker. Because of inventory space, I can only deposit 400k at a time. We do be a bald man. And we're not done. There's another 5 mil. We're getting there, though. Actually, turn player blips off. Actually, I'll just do this. Make it easier. Shouldn't be too much longer. Also, there's going to be a Hydra Minecraft server. It's going to be Cobblemon, I think, is what was told to me, which is Pokemon question mark. Never played it before. Can't stand can't stand Minecraft because of the squares. I have no idea. No idea how any of it works. We're almost done. The last mill. Oh, it definitely it definitely does. But for the time that you do spend on it, it's fairly good. Pause it. 200. All right, who am I transferring this to? Mm. Click, click, and click. I'm just about done, chat. Reference this. Transfer. $11 million. Titled State Refund. Wait, it didn't go through. What the heck? Transfer. Anyone. Paste the state ID. 11 1 2 3 4 5 6. State refund. Here we go. Mm. Let me close this. I fuck with this song. What song is this? Hold up. Hmm. Alright. Jump off the server and then reconnect. It's easier than finding whatever apartment that character spawned in. Poor David.
Um, Uno momento, chat. I do apologize. We're sort of kind of being tech support. There. There. Back to connecting. So I did kind of fuck myself over. Okay, sorry. I fucked myself over partially because the bandages or the bandage, the type of bandage I had on my drain incision, um, I'm allergic to the adhesive. So right now there's like this perfect rectangle around where, like, do you know how like the bandage obviously has the adhesive like on the edges, but then like the pad in the middle to like absorb whatever. Where the pad was, everything's fine, but in a perfect rectangle around, it's all red. Hey, what can you do? I've always been allergic to whatever adhesive this is because the first ever CGM I had gotten through Medtronic,
I was allergic to the adhesive, which they changed because I haven't been allergic to it since the second version. However, yeah, but I don't know what the adhesive is. Like, it's not like these things come with an ingredient list, you know, of like, this is the adhesive we use. Like, it's weird though. It's not normal medical tape. Medical tape I'm fine with. Again, I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know. And it's not like gloves where it's like, you know, these are latex gloves. You know, like, it's kind of just random. I have several things with adhesive. Let me see. No mention at all. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, I'm not saying this sounds like Taylor Swift. It just reminded me of Taylor Swift. What's all the Taylor Swift drama going on right now, chat? How come stuff was coming up on TikTok about T Swift drama? What is happening? I guess people aren't happy. The new songs are rough.
Oh, good morning, Rhodes.
Hey,
good morning.
How are you?
Good morning, Rhodes.
Good morning. Wait, can you hear me?
Good morning, Rhodes.
Good morning.
Oh, there we go. How you doing?
I'm all right. Start to my day.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Apparently, her new album is bad or something, and she threw shade at people. But is it bad as in, like, is it genuinely bad, or is it bad as in, like, it's inevitably going to be something that grows on people? People worry way too much about celebs. Yeah, I agree. She used AI for a new album, but could be wrong. I mean, listen. Here's the thing about AI, and I think this got, like, pointed out very early on into AI's release, which is if AI's database is based upon public information, stuff posted online, research stuff, right? Like, realistically, there's going to be a lot of overlap in what people would typically do in a school setting, to be very clear. And like the amount of people accused of using AI, despite, you know, listen, straight up, if I was in college right now, I would be doing every single school-related thing in a Google Doc from start to finish, because otherwise people or professors can sit there and just accuse you of having copied something, and you're fucked. Why am I over here?
Was there any reason? Was there any reason, or was it just kind of?
collected evidence, but you know, we lie to people all the time. I can
Everybody
go
likes
lie.
that.
Mr.
I
Rhodes.
mean,
Hey, good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hey, what's
Rhodes,
up?
Where were you 2 minutes ago? I
Here.
needed you.
What
I
happened?
needed you to help
We
me
were
uplift
in your
them.
office.
Uplift
Yeah, we
who?
were all in your office.
What happened?
The PD got
Everybody
hunted
was
down.
crying.
like a
Everybody
bunch
Rhodes,
of
we got on
animals.
duty at the perfect time. Both of us
Oh.
got on duty at the perfect time. We missed a
Well,
shootout.
hold on. No, hold on. The 3 of us got on duty. Actually, 4 of us here got on duty at the perfect time.
Who's the 4th? Oh, no.
You know what I
guys.
woke up to? You know
Cass-
what I
Hey.
woke up to?
Yeah, well, do you still
I'm
got the
an
plague,
MRPD.
bro?
Oh, yeah.
Super spreader. Not the
I
good
woke
way.
up. I
Are-
get on the radio. I hear Nikki saying, "I'm at a MRPD. I'm going down," and I hear shots, bang, bang, and then everyone crashed. And I'm like, "What's going on?" And like the last remaining survivor just went down. So I had to go
Oh
out there
my God.
blind.
And then you
with
airlifted and
Viv.
got shot at a traffic stop while everybody was
Yeah,
full.
yeah. No good bad day, man. No
I thought you
good,
got
bad
chopped.
day. Might as well got shot.
No,
You should have
chop.
spat
Oh
in my
my
face and called me a
gosh.
dirty bitch.
Is that who I think it is?
Hi.
Yeah, it's
how
Lauren
are you?
It's
Forcer.
Lauren
Forcer.
Forcer.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my
how
gosh! Where have you been?
are you? You know,
Okay, I gotta
enjoying
think
my
about something
life.
for a second.
That's valid. That's valid.
I want to think about
I
something.
mean, same. You know.
Yeah, but now she's broke and living in a shitty apartment, and all I hear is the sound of my thoughts.
Hey, what's going on? What's
so
going
you know.
on?
Oh, sorry, I'm just.
Are you going
That
crazy?
does not sound healthy.
Yeah, no, I know, right? I'd rather listen to screams and gunshots.
Yeah, me and Rhodes are
Oh,
insanely rich and wealthy and thinking about buying mansions next to each other. We're making a lot of money in the LSPD, aren't we, Rhodes?
That we are. That we are.
Congratulations, that's lovely. How's it
Yeah, we
going?
each are making what 1.5, 1.6 million a week, Rhodes.
It's
Very
something. It's something like that.
Well, it's good.
In
Is
the
that- is it
LSPD,
going well?
we believe the people in charge should be very wealthy.
That makes perfect sense. You're at the top for the for a reason, so you know you get paid
Yeah.
as well.
Fred. Fred, give up.
What's that, Rhodes?
She'll never consider transferring.
Shit in the world.
Oh, it's okay.
That's it, that's
Listen,
it. I just want people that
you know,
are just
me
gonna
and
go do
me and
something that breaks the
Forcer,
norm.
you know, we had our time together. We had our fun. You know,
Wait,
she
Fred, were
was,
you in our academy too?
Yes, it
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I was trying to remember. It was me, Richard.
Remember, I was the last. I
Forcer.
was the chief.
Yeah, you're the chief of
cadet.
cadet.
I
And
was
then you
the last
passed it
one
on
to
to
be
me.
promoted to officer.
You passed Chief of Cadets over to me, and then I got
Who else?
promoted.
Who else was in our Tessa? Light?
No, Tessa wasn't in our class.
Oh wait, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the thing at the pink cage where we're all saying our name and our rank, and she goes, "Tessa Lamb, Normie." I'm sorry. You're right. Hold it back.
Oh no, force it down, Dark Road.
That is true. Oh wait, hold on. Was
Pat down.
yes,
Or
you're
Pat
right.
Downing.
Oh my God, who
That was
else?
the guy who changed his
Espinoodle.
voice every time I saw him.
It sounds about.
You're right,
That was from my
Espinosa.
cadet class too.
Can I get?
I don't know about that.
Along with you?
I don't know.
Does that work?
Huh.
I don't know.
He was. He got.
Oh, it's not right along.
He jumped off a building during my.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
And I think I can go on a ride along with any.
Light was definitely
Yeah, so,
part of ours.
Rhodes, I need to get your opinion on something. It's important. I need to. You know,
Okay.
we kind of need to brainstorm about this about the situation that just happened.
All right, we're going to the meeting room.
Probably
All right.
not.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
Forcer,
that's
I
You know,
will.
Forcer,
I will
I'd
speak to you in a
invite
bit.
you, but you're just a
I'm good to
deputy
take you out.
in the beast. If you were an
I'm-
LSPD, I'd
Do I?
invite you into
Yeah,
our
no, I
special
was never
circle
to
of
go on,
high-ranking
on my
meetings,
next
but
FTO
Don't mind
you
him,
know,
Forcer. Don't mind
you're
him.
in the Blaine
okay.
County Sheriff's Office, my old alma mater.
See, I understand, but I'm still just a PPO, sir. It's totally understandable.
Forcer, you'll be a full deputy soon. I guarantee
I'm
it.
good here. I'm good here. Thank you. Thank you for your
Yeah,
service.
yeah, you'll be a full deputy soon, I'm sure, Forcer.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
Absolutely not. I'm
And
happy
you'll
to
be like
join
the
them.
rest of them, wanting to join me because I'm taking over.
Huh? What was that, sir?
I'm glad Forcer's back.
Me too.
So,
You want to
they
know the
had a
crazy thing?
situation- What's that?
Yesterday I was oh fuck, I don't want to say too much.
That's okay.
Hold on, are there any
can,
cameras in your office?
There better not be.
Well, I'm gonna be vague. Miller approached me with stuff.
Ooh. How'd that court case go yesterday? Are we out 50 million?
Well, I don't think it was a court. I think it was just pretrial hearing, like motions.
Oh fuck.
Hey, there might be a silver lining, Pred. If they delay the case until after the election and McMoo doesn't get reelected, we don't have to consider McMoo in the equation.
Holy fuck. That might be the play. That might be the goddamn play.
We got to delay. We got to delay.
Honestly, we do.
So, he had approached me regarding stuff and the MDT and records. I'll leave it at that. And the craziest thing was, I thought to myself, do you know who would actually be really fucking good on something like this?
Who?
Forcer. However, it was Forcer's first day back. There's no chance. Yeah. There's no chance we can allow that to happen, but...
Yeah, we got plenty of people to take care of stuff. I mean, I definitely want us to... I want to sit down. I want to sit down with V and get him to have an awakening. He's a good cop. You know, he might be discouraged. He lost out on getting the... I mean, the director job was rigged in Knight's favor from the start. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he just had overwhelming support. He's been around for a long time.
Has he accepted the position?
That's hard. Yeah. Yeah, Knight is the director of the Marshals. 100. Yep, he accepted.
Well,
which helps us out a lot.
Or
fucks us.
One of the two. I mean, let's not forget.
I haven't seen. I'm not sure which one yet.
In legislation, they were previously labeled. I don't know if they still are. The ultimate authority. And it did mention stuff about how they would pretty much be in charge of resolving like not overlapping jurisdiction, but essentially that areas of conflict between the departments.
So they just did have a situation. I kind of need to run it by you. I think it's kind of important because I'm unsure what to say sometimes in these types of situations. You know what I mean? I feel like, so apparently there was like a bank truck at the pier, right? And it led to them hunting the cops throughout the entire city. You know, and I wasn't really too sure what to. I mean, they seemed fine, you know. But it's like I don't want us to be hung up on stuff like that. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's like that kind of stuff is like it's going to cause issues if people get hung up on that type of shit. Now, I basically told them to move on. You know, kind of stuff's going to happen. You know, unfortunately, you know, hey, if you don't like it, hey, contact the CIA. You know, as far as I just, you know, I don't want them to be like hung up on that type of shit.
Right.
You know, they hunted. Apparently, they hunted down the entire police force, the entire town.
Why?
Apparently, so there was some type of breach in negotiations. I believe Jeb negotiated with them to let them leave a scene but not collect evidence, but then they collected evidence and pressed warrants, which I feel like, you know, is fine, honestly. I mean, you know, I feel like, hey, you don't get if you're going to leave, you're going to leave, you know what I mean?
Right.
What you choose to do, you know. I mean, I'm okay with cops lying to people, stuff like that. I'm just not you know, it's a situation I don't know I just really don't know what to say, like, about it, you know, because you know how people get. But you know, I just wanted to like bring it to your attention because maybe I don't know, maybe it's like you're able to tell them something better than I am. You know, you got to remember you're my partner.
Yeah. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. My question becomes like, you said this was at the pier?
Yeah, I mean.
So
we
did
can call
they
King in.
shoot elsewhere and then go to the pier, or did they set something at the pier?
How about what we just do is just get King or Carmine to come in here real quick.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
Carmine and King to come in here. I'll call Carmine.
Because I was told about this, I think yesterday. I forget by who.
Well, this just happened.
No. The negotiation thing. I'm assuming
Oh,
it
yeah,
had to have been yesterday.
Yeah. Oh no, I think this was like a week ago.
Oh.
It happened. I was told about this like a week or so ago. All right,
Oh,
Carmine's bitch ass ain't picking up. I'll call King.
He didn't pick up?
No.
See if he picks up for me. I have him in my contact list as Carmine Cunt with a capital T.
King, all right. Do you think you can stop by my office real quick? All right, perfect. Okay, yeah. See you soon. Bye. King's on his way.
Perfect.
Let me see where Carmine is on dispatch real quick.
He better be fucking busy if he's not picking up.
410 to Captain Costello. 410 to Captain Costello. Anyone got a 20 on Carmine?
His last 301 says disregard shot, so I'm assuming he might be running evidence or something. Oh, Pred. Have you ever met Judas? Judas Squealer. He's on 273.
Oh, yeah. Judas Squealer. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Okay. Judas is a good one. He's been MIA for a bit. But then he came back, and then, his schedule's sort of all over the place, but he's typically shift 3.
Want to put him on PD tow for a little bit, or
No. I don't want to get rid of him at all. Hell no. Listen, Judas is what we're looking for in people. That man showed up, and for the icebreaker, when we recruited him in shift 3, he said, "I'm a cart narc." You know what cart narcs are, Pred?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the cart narc.
Mm-hmm. Pred, when I tell you, if that man's job could be reduced to just issuing parking citations literally anywhere, even without a badge, he would do it. That is all he would do. And he would piss people off doing it. In a good way.
You know what? He used to be a tow goon for me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he was he would work a shift at the PD, and then he'd come be a tow goon.
What did you
for
just
me
do?
At when I was trying to get my tow union up and running.
Judas is one of my favorite people.
Yeah,
anyways,
he was he's good. I want him to be more I want him to be shift 1, shift 2. I think I'd like to see
that's
him
a
more
tall
around
ask, Fred. You can't really ask people to change shifts, that's a rough one.
Right.
Hey King, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Doing okay.
King, do you think you could tell do you think you could tell the ass chief about the situation that happened with the bank truck?
Yeah, so we go there, we do all the normal stuff, we warn them, if you do anything other than surrender, you're going to get shot. We get into a gunfight. Pretty much all of us there initially went down, and then others came, they just got on duty, and they were, basically their idea was to go over and just get us out. So they tried to negotiate. Maeve said she called Vidal. Vidal didn't want to negotiate because of some shit that happened where an officer said that we would negotiate for no evidence to be collected if they just leave, but then the officer then charged them for it anyway. So today they shot everyone down and then proceeded to hunt down Air 1 and Air 2 and come back to the scene multiple times to make sure we were all dead, presumably with the idea for us not to pick up evidence.
That sounds stupid. Did we collect evidence?
No, we just went and wiped it. I think so what I said was that we just take the hit on this one and get rid of it, and then that's why I wanted to talk to High Command about it. But as Fred said, it's like a issue we don't really need to police. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it's just better if we don't get hung up on that type of stuff. We can't let that. Here's the thing, right? We're in such a good spot. Sometimes shit just happens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see people get discouraged and demoralized. So here's what, so King, this is like what I want you to do. Like your job as a lieutenant, right, is to try and be like, uplifting. You know what I mean? I know how people are with those types of things that happen, but
Yep.
try and be like, try and like help, like uplift them in the field. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I don't want our people, whether they're BCSO or LSPD, to be discouraged by certain things. I think
I agree.
We're in. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but Rhodes and myself I think we've really 180'd this fucking PD in a short period of time, and I want us to keep that momentum. I want us to keep that energy, because that's going to be Rhodes and mine's legacy. When I'm the president and he's the vice president.
Oh my god!
All right, and then
Wow.
and then when I become the emperor and he becomes my vice emperor, and we rule the whole world, and then when we ascend to godhood.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
I got you.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Yeah, just keep. This is basically just keeping morale up high when we go into situations like the one, and that's what I try and do. I do it. I try and keep it. We're pushing forward. We're gonna go for it. If ultimately, if we get shot down, we get shot down. It's not really that doesn't bother me about shootouts at all. And to be honest as well, I don't think PD really did anything bad. I mean, both Pins and I agreed. Yes, we all went down, but we did what we needed to do. We let them know that if they do anything other than surrender, they're gonna get shot. They started shooting. No surprise there. I don't really care about getting shot, to be honest.
I have a solution.
Yeah.
We spread propaganda.
Yeah.
We start telling people. We start twatting out. We get an ad in the Chronicle, or a page in the Chronicle, stating that due to increased holdouts in areas of higher elevation, aka rooftops, snipers are utilized if individuals fail to surrender and or flee after 5-10 minutes.
Hold on, I got the perfect plan.
Oh, he's going.
I saw her twat earlier.
Elder, thank you for the 46 months. I appreciate it. Also, Goat, thank you for the tier 1. I hope you enjoy your elephant emotes.
Fuck.
Who are you calling?
Calling Eve Summers.
What if I call her?
No,
I feel like
I got this. I got this. Don't worry.
I feel like she'd be more likely to pick up for me.
Hello, Miss Summers. This is Chief of Police Kyle Pred. How are you doing today? Hello. I am fantastic. I am a multi-millionaire, one of the richest men in the city. And I was wondering, do you still have the Connect on billboard signs? Yeah, Luciano. So how about this? All right, you want to make some cash? You want to make some money? You're not opposed to it, huh? Not opposed to it? Well, the deal is I need to get some billboards so I can start spreading some propaganda, with billboards. And, hey, look, I would love to, pay you a hefty finder's fee per billboard, that we can, maybe get our hands on. Me and Rhodes really want to get the LSPD propaganda going. We want to get that up in. No, it's going to be a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? Like people of the streets, but city beware. Call 911. No, I really want to take a billboard out so people know to call 911, like that, to call the hotline. Yeah, that's like one of it. Yeah, I'd love to get like maybe 10 billboards. Rhodes and I do not have a list yet, but we could get a list of billboards, and then, hey, you help us out. Hey, you scratch my back. and I'll scratch yours with money. Perfect. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Miss Summers. I really appreciate it.
We need an acronym for.
Give you egg. I don't have
For
egg, but
snipers.
maybe me get egg. All right, I won't drive on any grass. All right. I will help the environment. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, we
Bye,
know
bye,
that
Miss
last.
Summers.
We know that last bit was a lie.
All right, honestly, all right. Honestly, pretty good.
But
I couldn't even tell she hated my guts.
well, you know, Eve doesn't hate my guts,
I'm very lovable. Listen, you hate me one day, love me the next. I'm just that type of polarizing man. Like,
sometimes it's not that they hate you; it's hate that you do certain things. You know. What'd she say about the billboards?
said she'll look into it and see what she can do, and then maybe, if it's a possibility, me and you will find, the best, like, some billboards in town, and then we can, I'll take care of, getting us some nice propaganda. Me and you will sit down one night and, like, you tell me, like, some of the stuff you're kind of looking for, right? I'll take all those notes, and hey, I'll give those fucking starving artists a job. I know how fucking hungry they are for work with all the AI taking their job.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
I do believe in paying people for their art, unless I'm paying a monthly subscription for the AI. I mean, I am currently making an AI only video.
Oh my god.
It's the true sequel to Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I've been working on this in secret. I've already wrote a 140-page script. It's going to be I'm looking to make like a 2-hour plus AI only film. It's going to be the first one ever done. It's been really consuming a lot of my life. I mean, listen, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was just dog shit. You know what? I'm not a fan of what they did with that franchise at all past 1991. And it's time that somebody steps in and uses Skynet to right their wrongs.
Finally. Yes.
If someone has to do it, and that someone's going to be me.
I can't say I'm surprised.
John Connor.
Yeah, John. I'm gonna have John Connor. All right, and get this. So the story's different. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys are aware of what the original script is for Terminator 3, but the original script was dog shit, and I'm glad they didn't make that one. But anything would have been better than the bullshit that they gave us in Rise of the Machines. I mean, originally he was going to be some fucking nerd like Steve Jobs, and he's writing code, and then TX it wasn't going to be called the TX. It was going to be called like it was basically this thing from Genesis with the fucking vibrating bullshit, that fucking dog shit. Anyway, it was basically going to be that coming back, but then there was going to be Arnold, right? And there was going to be 2 Arnolds.
What?
Yeah, there's going to be the original script was fucking crazy. There was going to be two T850s sent back, both Arnolds, and then hold on, I'm confused. No, so the original script for Terminator 2 Judgment Day was 2 Arnolds. And then the good Arnold would beat the bad Arnold, but then the T-1000 was going to show up.
They did do that, though.
But then they did that late. I'm talking, yeah, they did later, that. Yeah. It was dog shit. Yeah.
It was really mid.
Anyway, Terminator 3 was going to be about how the Skynet manipulates John Connor into creating it.
What?
And then tries to kill him, and then they end up destroying Skynet. He moves himself to like a safe sanctuary. LA gets nuked, and the government's like, hey, we got to work with John Connor and this Terminator that we have in custody, and we got to go to I believe it was Nevada is where Skynet headquarters was going to be. Listen, I waste a lot of my life watching videos on original movie scripts. and this one really pissed me off because it would have been better than Rise of the Machines. So what's going on,
Probably.
guys? So how's the shift treating everybody?
It's been fun.
I mean, I just got on duty, but aside from that, everything's been good as of recent. The only thing which I brought to you yesterday was the whole shift 3 drug related stuff.
Oh yeah.
Which King, I'll bring up to you. We have that that specific sort of drug unit with Espino's, and in shift 3, obviously we operate as a UPD. Long story short, Davenport was looking for people and realized that Horver would be a really good fit, but obviously he's BCSO. So I'm just waiting to have a conversation with either Angel or Frost, just as a, hey, we're willing to extend this offer. Obviously, on a technicality, there'd be additional liability for the BCSO in the event where Horver did something wrong. Not that I think he would. Horver's a very smart individual. But want to extend the offer because in shift 3, department is practically irrelevant. We don't want to hold anyone back.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, shift 3 have always, they just have different ways of doing things just because of their numbers. So I think that's good. If Horver, I know for a fact Horver's been keen on that sort of stuff, so I think it'd be good for it. Yeah.
How do I unsubscribe from Catfax?
What?
I keep getting. Someone subscribed me months ago. Every single fucking day I get a cat fact. During mating, a male cat... No, I'm not reading that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. A cat's whiskers can detect changes in the air currents as small as a millimeter, giving them a built-in radar to sense nearby movements, even in total darkness. I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. I hate asking shit about bank trucks because I feel like it's just really not very important in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck, I'm not even going to ask it. I don't care.
No, I
Doesn't
think
matter.
you should. I think we've had, Rhodes and I have had talks about bank trucks.
Listen, we'll say use your best judgment. Whatever your question is, use your best judgment. Because if it's ultimately a question, I would argue that if it's not you leading a scene, it's going to be someone else, and they're probably going to make a very similar decision. Or if not exactly what you would have done, possibly, whatever else you could consider it, sort of being appropriate.
That answered my question.
So I wouldn't worry too much. If we get to a point where bank truck related stuff is so problematic, at the end of the day, think about this. We should absolutely prioritize human life, right? We know when we go to a Fleeca, the hostage isn't going to get harmed unless we do something stupid, or unless these people went into that situation with the intent to shoot the hostage, ambush us, whatever. In those bank trucks, we don't have to respond. Straight up, we don't. If we're even considering, do we have enough units? Do we not? We don't have to. We can pursue, hell, we can porn act a pursuit and then spin out on the second fucking corner, let him go. Because at the end of the day, all of us will be safe. I don't give a fuck about what's in that bank truck. Not a single fuck about what's in there. Don't get me wrong. I firmly believe we should respond when we are, appropriately equipped. But no one should ever feel obligated. And if we think these people are doing stuff for the sake of wanting to ambush us or anything to that extent, hell no. I'm not. No. Now, if this shit was at the pier and I ran a plate registered to Vidal and I knew he was involved in that situation, yeah, calling it off. Y'all go do traffic stops instead.
Here's like the thing you got to understand about bank trucks, right? We've had extensive conversations, right? They're always going to be kind of up in the air, and they're never going to be really what either side like wants given like the time.
Yeah.
Right? It's just something that I want us to focus on, be doing the best with what the situation is that we're presented with. I mean, it's safe to assume, right, that certain areas are like a dead giveaway for these bank trucks, that they have no really inclination to retreat, and that they're kind of fortified, right? So we should probably quarantine off the area, put down some put some stuff around it, attempt to make contact, and then kind of just go at it from there. I think we base it off their aggression. You know what I mean? Like if they're threatening to shoot cops and stuff like that, and they really have no leverage. I mean, how are we to proceed? You know what I mean? We have to match
Yeah.
force with force, violence with violence.
Of course, yeah.
I wish me and Rhodes had a better answer for, but
No, it's your answer's fine. I get what you're saying.
Fred.
It's all good.
How quick do
your
you
answer was
think?
fine.
How quick do you think Brian will approve use of snipers and holdouts?
I mean, honestly,
We need to spread propaganda.
we do. But can we? All right, we'll do a picture where like me and you are like have a sniper rifle, and one of us is the like the scout guy. You know what I mean? Like with the
Yep.
telescope, like, and it'll be like at a bank truck, and then they'll be like pulling the money bags out.
Wait, hold on. What if the image is from the perspective of the sniper scope?
Oh yeah.
I mean, what about, and this, I don't know, this might be a bit too crazy. What if they were in a holdout spot that's truly disgusting rat behavior? Why don't we just use class 2s against them? Or is that too much?
Oh, don't ask me, because my response to that would be, I don't give a fuck
Yeah, same.
what class of weapon they're
That's what I'm
using.
saying.
If they're very intentionally using this one-way ladder up down, it's a death trap no matter what you do bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know whether it would even make a difference, but
Probably not. That's the thing.
I don't know. Probably a stupid idea.
My thought process here is if they are intentionally positioning themselves in a manner in which, again, you can't get to them by any reasonable means, and any other means is out of range for our typical class 1 weapons, and they're only using class 1s, don't be surprised, Pikachu, when we resort to a higher range firearm so that we can reasonably respond.
Here's one thing we all can agree on, right? There's more things going on than a bank truck. Bank trucks tie up a lot of our units and stuff like that. We have other things that we can prioritize. We have other things to do. I really think this 911 stuff, we really got to get signs up all around town, because I think most people
I'm
don't even know
tweeting that
they can
shit.
direct